First things first, if you are a CDL driver and you want to come work for JB Hunt, I encourage you to send me your name, your phone number, and your zip code. My email is moses@driversuccess.com. I will give your information to Susan. Susan is the recruiter that I work with. She's so good at what she does. So I'll give her your information and she will call you and let you know what is available in your area. Now, even if you are just new out of training, JB Hunt has started a program. It's starting a program where they are training new truck drivers. So even if you're just out of training, just send me your information. Now, it depends on what location you are in. Susan will give you all the details. But whether you have experience or you don't have experience, if you want to come on with JB Hunt, then I encourage you to send me your information, and then Susan will give you a call and get you placed as soon as possible. It's wet, it's raining, ooh, raining. I'm not sure if I've just forgotten, but it looks to me like we have had more rain this year than the past 4 years since we moved to Texas. When I drove over the road, one of the things that I used to love to do is drive in the rain. Every time it would rain, I would get my cup of tea from the truck stop. I would hit the highway, and I don't know what's about that, but I just love driving in the rain. But of course, that is when I was way out there where, like you are just on the highway, there's no traffic, it's raining, you are taking your time. I like that drive. When it comes to local work, I don't like driving in the rain. I hate wet, like the wet roads when you are in a congested area, because you have all these other four-wheelers and some of the truck drivers, the way they drive and traffic. And so it becomes something that is really, really hard to do. And I've learned, one of the things that I've learned to do is just to take my time. I will see people, like pass by me driving at a high speed. And I've just learned to understand that their skill is their skill. They choose how they want to drive. But as for me, I have chosen that I'm gonna drive based on what I feel is comfortable for me. So whenever I'm in the rain or driving in, like on wet roads, I usually slow down. I give myself enough space, and I just drive really the speed that I feel I'm comfortable with. I forget all about making money. I forget about even the destination. At that particular time, all I care about is where I am, my surrounding, and I just take my time. It's one of those, like wet roads are some of those slow days for me, just because I choose to take my time. I forget about making money. I forget about where I'm going, and just take my time. Right now, I'm in the city of Rockwall. This particular customer that I'm going to, I don't think I've ever been.
Turn left on I-30 East.
I don't think I've ever been to this customer. I think is it Lolly something? Oh, there is a JB Hunt right there. I think this is the customer.
Arriving at 3201 Capitol Boulevard on the right.
Since I see him parked right there, I'm thinking that's where the entrance is. So we'll see. see some of our containers here. So I'm thinking this is gonna be a drop and hook. Sometimes the way to tell that, like when you look at the app, instead of giving you a specific time, it will give you like a window. Usually when you have that window, it means that it's a drop and hook. If it's a specific time, then most likely it's a live load or live unload. So I'm seeing some containers here and it's a window, so I think it's a drop and hook. So that guy right there parked where it's a container parking. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna park on the other side of him. Looks like he should have parked the other end. I need to show you guys something. Let me see. This is the day. On October 12th, 2013, I made a vow to my wife. And I made that vow before our relatives, before our friends, before the pastor who united us, and most especially before God. And that vow was that I was going to stay faithful, and I'm going to love my wife until we are separated by death, or until Jesus Christ comes back. And one of the things that I learned in the very first year of our marriage, and the decision that I made, was that I discovered that this is going to be a lifetime. We have a long life before us. And so for me, when I saw at the very beginning of our marriage that we were in it for the long haul, I made a decision and said, I'm going to take my time and be patient. If there's something in our marriage that I want to change, I'm not there trying to push hard for it to change right away. Why? Because we are in it for a long time. And so I gave my freedom to be patient with my wife, to be patient with my marriage, to be patient with myself. I'm not forcing my wife to change about anything. If there's something that we need to talk over, I will let her know what the issue is. But I give her the freedom to take her time to change on her schedule. If there's something that I need to change, I give myself that freedom to change. I give myself that patience. I give myself that grace, because we have a lifetime ahead of us. I've learned that in marriage, we are supposed to stay true to the vow, because the vow was until until death does us apart, right? And so what you have to do is you have to learn to run your race at your pace in your own line. It doesn't matter how many people seem like what they are doing maybe looks like better than yours. You just stay in your race, you run at your pace. That goes back to what I was talking about earlier on, when I said that when like sometimes when I'm driving in the rain, I will see some people that come and pass me. Like one of the things I've learned to realize is that, you know what? They know what they are doing. They know what they are comfortable with when it comes to driving. I'm not going to let them dictate the way I drive. I'm going to drive my truck. I'm going to take my time based on what I know I can do. So just like marriage and trucking and marriage, I'm comparing those two things, and I'm saying that one of the things that we need to learn is to understand that just because we have a destination we are going to, we need to also be patient and enjoy the journey. Take your time, be patient with yourself, be gracious to yourself. Each one of us has their own path they are following. Each one of us has their own race they are running. Each one of us has their own pace that they can comfortably run on. So whether it's to do with a marriage or to do with trucking, always remember that you decide what race you run and what pace you run that race on. The race is not always to the Swift. I'm in the city of Mesquite, and I don't think I've been to this customer that I'm going to. That's a crazy turn right there.
Turn right on Big Town Boulevard.
Some of these ramps.
In 3/4 of a mile, take the ramp on the
Challenging.
right to US 80 East, then turn right.
Alright, I see where shipping and receiving is, so I'm gonna park right here. I don't see any pull of our trailers, so most likely this is a live load. So it turns out that they are closed. They close at 5 o'clock. My appointment was supposed to be at 4:15. Right now it's 5:25, so they are closed. In such a case, you put in an exception which is called TONU, meaning truck order not used. That way you get paid because you came here, but you found shipping was closed. So they still pay you not the full amount of the like load, but they pay you, I think TONU is $10. So I'm just gonna wait and see what they have for me. I've got my load. I'm heading back to Hazlet.